So here we go, we're at Smalley's favourite track. And we all know that Smalley at Laguna Seca is a massive bottle job, otherwise known as Tottenham Hotspurs. It's a rare privilege to be commentating this week, so we've got me, Ash, in the booth whilst we see how people go. These are American Group 3 cars this week, I believe, meaning Smalley goes out in his Corvette, I believe. Oh my goodness, here comes Lav, and he is in something. I'm not quite sure what Lav's in, to be fair. I know it's a Mustang, but it looks, with the American flag, frankly hideous. Hello to all my American friends. Kind of. There's Joe in something else horrible. There's Ben, so let's see, Ben is in the Mustang. Yeah. There's Fuller in something horrible. And here comes B, what he is in. An original livery. The Ford GT, kind of. As people wait for space. Oh, there's Grim. Grim's off. Now, Grim is in another of the Corvettes. That might be Grand Theft Auto related. Judging by all the decals at the back, which I'm not saying on stream. Hello on streamers. There's Joe. Now here comes a tax grass in a biscuit. And here's Smalley. So, Smalley starts his lap. The only D1 driver to be racing this week, I believe. The first man who's going to be completing the lap will be Lav. So he comes around the final corner, followed by a Mustang. 23.4. Ben straight away 22.1. That's a good time. B what next? 2 Scots have already set a lap time. That's 2 Scots more than what they scored on Monday. Grim goes second on 23.3, I believe. Possibly. Leo goes 5th fastest. There he is. Sliding around turn 1. He is, of course, in a Viper. Now, anyone who knows the Viper knows that it has the fuel tank roughly about the same height and size as Simon Fuller. Small and not very, very interesting. So Joe had a mess of his first lap. He's going to go again. I'm going to watch him for a short time on board. There you go. set to purple first sector, so this could be a good time from Joe. This track is so difficult to get right, especially the next corner coming up. He got a decent corner there actually. Now he's trying to stay as far left as possible, heading into the corkscrew. Oh, look at this. This could be a hell of a time from Joe coming up. Look at that. That's a great slide there. Oh, Fuller goes fastest. 22.0. Nolly goes 21.5. Joe goes 21.4. Wow. Wowee. So Joe leads from Smalley, and then here comes Fuller. Well, there is only 6/10 covering the first four. Graham goes 22.7, he puts himself 5th fastest. Smalley heads into the final corner. I don't think this is going to be a faster time. It is a faster time. 21.0. It's a quite brilliant time. Joe goes faster, but not fast enough. He goes 2nd fastest. Smalley gives up on the dream. No, Joe's not going to improve on this lap, I don't think. So Lav goes slightly quicker, he goes 5th fastest. As meanwhile Phil and Fuller, look at this, into the corkscrew. I can hear the swearing coming from Fuller right about now, I reckon. Or unless it improves his time ever so slightly. So let's see what can Ben do as he heads up towards the infamous corkscrew. I think he's also a lap. Yes, he is. He's 2/10 down. Lav isn't improving, so let's see what Grim can do. And into the final turn. The final turn. It's an improvement, but only keeps him 6th. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is the worst place for a traffic jam. What did Phil do there? Unless he's just given up. Strange. Cruise to 28, so let's see what Joe can do. He's slightly down first section. He's not down by too much as he heads now down towards turn 6, I believe. So he heads now towards the end, to the corkscrew in the end of the lap. He's very, very far to the left there. I don't think he's improving. No, he's not. He's off second down. Off second down. Fuller's not improving. Ben's not improving. Can Lav improve? Oh, look at that. 0.02 of a second separate Lav and Grim between 5th and 6th. That's quite a remarkable effort. Here we go, Lav into the corkscrew. He's slightly down. He could still yet improve on his time. Takes a clump out of the sausage curb there. Don't think he's improving. Nope. Grim can't improve. Phil's not on a better lap. Smalley's pole. And just while we wait for the race, I will be back in just a tick for the race start. Right, so here we go. We're getting ready for the race start. So there's the front of the grid. Smalley, Joe, Fuller and Ben, Lav, Sesh and Grim. Fortunately, the camera angles are not the best from the start here. Oh, Joe's had a jump start. Oh, it's caused a look at that. It's caused a pile up and a half. Oh dear, it's allowed Smalley a clean break. Lav goes into second. Phil from about 7th on the grid set it up and follows off. Follows off down a bottom hairpin. And he's already driving to recover. Joe, look at that for a slide. He's really trying to push. the boundaries now, as he has Ben slithering down the inside. There now. B-Watt up to 5th. Grimm's up to 4th. He's trying to make a move past Phil. He's trying to make a move into the corkscrew, which is what I can only describe as brave. Which he doesn't do. So now this is the battle to keep an eye on. I'm just going to do that very quickly. So then I can go on board with people. So I'm going to go on board with Grim. Let's say he's closing up on Phil. No, Phil's got a bit of a gap. Taxgrass is doing well now into turn 1. Joe's now got ahead of B-Watt and is up into 5th. There's Fuller. Fuller's managed to get himself back up into 8th. And there is the car equivalent of Mick. Hungry. So now Smalley, look at that. 2 laps in, he has a 5-second advantage. Let's just hope for Smalley's sake he doesn't bottle it like he normally does at Laguna. Marvin 2nd, Phil 3rd. Big Watt's had an incident at corkscrew. He's lost himself a few positions. So now, oh, Joe's now got ahead of Grim. Joe is now up to 4th. I want to find out some corner names, apart from everyone knows the corkscrew. That's not difficult. As now Joe gets down the inside of Phil very quickly and is now back up into 3rd. Graham is having a look down the inside of Taxgrass and he's not alongside enough. So apparently there's barely any corner names here at Laguna Seca. Where they are, they're on the Rahal Straight, heading down into Corkscrew. And now they're going through something called Rainy Curve, whatever that is. And then simply turn 10. There you go. And then turn 11. There you go. As now they head down into what I believe is known as the Andretti hairpin. The only other corner with a corner name. As now Joe is trying to close up on Lav. Lav has had a good start. He started 5th and he's up to 2nd. There's Grim now, he's up to 4th. Ben's up to 5th, so that means the Taxgrass has lost a couple of positions. There's Fuller. There's B-Watt, who after the song goes is Mr. Holy. And there's Illicit. So Smalley has now an 8-second lead over Lav. But now then, it looks like Smalley is short shifting. For a man who's known to drink fuel by the bucket load, a bit like him in his lager, he is saving. He is short shifting. Watch. There you go. Yeah, he's definitely short shifting. So now let's keep an eye on the battle for second place between Lav and Joe. Joe's caught up as they're going from the Rahal straight into the corkscrew. Oh no, that's Joe off. He's put the throttle on too soon and he's lost positions again. He's lost himself 2 positions to Grim and Ben. Ben actually having not that bad a race actually. Fuller's got himself up to 6th, meaning that Taxgrass has slid. For this week, the Taxgrass really takes the biscuit. The Oreo biscuit. And this broadcast is in association with Oreo. Sort of. Maybe's. Never. So it'll be what, let's see, fastest 26.1. This is just keeping time. So there goes Smalley. So Lav has a bit of a gap. Joe has managed to gain 2 places. He's got ahead of Ben and he's got ahead of Grim. So Joe now back into 3rd spot. as Phil is already in the pit lane. Yeah, that's strange. So, Smalley carries on. Both have got similar sorts of fuel here. Joe carries on, and Grim carries on. Ben, however, does not and retreats to the pit lane. Fuller's in as well. Lav is on an outlap. Okay, so we've got a bit of a split of strategy here. As Smalley comes in from the lead, so he's extended his time up by 1 lap. Grim's also in as well. As Josu goes his own way with strategy, and he takes the lead for now. As Joe now has the lead from Lav. There's Smalley in third. Yeah, Lav's ahead of Smalley. How does that one work? Considering Lav's been in the pit lane. Unless of course Smalley took on extra fuel, that's the only thing I can think of. Now I have Joe in the lead, and he gets past the mobile chicane there, that's Liam. As Joe carries on again, he's on to lap 12. Yellow flag. It's Biwot. He's checking out the local scenery, so Joe is carrying on here, and he could potentially carry on for another 2-3 laps. Could yet make this one stopper work. Nope, he's in. He's in now. As meanwhile, Smalley and Lav get reacquainted with each other. Joe hasn't even reached his pits yet. As Joe goes now, so let's watch the battle for what is currently the lead. So now Lava's in the lead, and he's holding on quite nicely here from Smalley, but he does have a bit less fuel. As they're now heading down into the corkscrew. Smalley is struggling to find a way past here. Lava's doing a very, very good job of holding on. Joe, by the way, came out fourth. Not so many seconds from the lead. As Smalley now lines up Lav for the lead of the race, side by side. Oh. Heading down now into one, the Andretti hairpin, and there you go. Smalley gets the lead from Lav, which is quite important. There's Grim in third, and they're quietly stalking is Jota Josu, who by doing a one-stop strategy might have just put himself in play here for the victory. Now again they head down into the corkscrew. Oh, Grim, I thought I'd lost it there, but he hasn't. He's carried on. So now this is the battle, potential battle heading up for third place. As Joe having a look round the outside. Oh, little bit of contact, but nothing too serious. So as Fuller comes in for his second stop. So there's Grim starting to drop back now from Joe. Joe, if anything, is closing up on Smalley and Lav. I'm expecting Smalley and Lav to be in at some point this lap or next. Smalley carries on, but Lav's in. So then that's Lav away. He's completely stops for the day. As Joe really is eating into Smalley's lap time. Is Smalley trying to pull off a one stop from pitting on lap 9? Nah, surely not. Nope, Smalley carries on. Well, Joe is eating into his time. Smalley's last lap time is a 25.1 and it's a 22.2 now for Jota Josu, as Grim now is going to come in for his second stop. Where does Grim come out at? He is... can't see where. He comes out fourth. As meanwhile, Joe is really closing up now on Smalley. Has lost a bit of time this lap. So let's say lap time 24.4 for Smalley. It's a 24.4 for Joe as well. They've levelled off at each other's lap times for now. As Lav, we just join him as he takes part in the spot of Rallycross. That puts Grim now back up into third and second for Division 2, of course. There's Fuller, he's in fifth spot. Oh, Ben not a million miles away. There's Phil having a fun time. As Liam just about gets out the way for the leaders. As B-Watt again has a spot of discovering the American scenery. So they're matching each other's times. I think they are at this stage. Although it looks like that gap has come down again. So now let's see, can Joe make a move now into the corkscrew? He's having a look around the outside. That's optimistic. That's optimistic. That's brave, and that ain't working. Still, a gap remains around a second. We've got 3 laps left. And again into the corkscrew. As Smalley is keeping that... No, sorry, Joe's now in the lead ahead of Smalley. So now Joe has the lead from Smalley overall because his tyres are in a better shape. As you can see, got plenty of gap back to Grim in third, who's got plenty of gap back to Lav, who has just disintegrated a wee bit like the Scottish national team. There's Ben in fifth. Is now, we've got Ben looking down the inside of Lav. This is now the new battle. It's for fourth. Third overall in D2. Ben looking down the inside. There was an ever decreasing gap there. And again, oh, Ben got squirrely in the corkscrew, but got a funny feeling Lav might have just cut the corkscrew there. Got to see a penalty put on his way. It's not. And now he runs wide. Ben is having a look round the outside into the final corner. He is breaking away too late. There. As now we're on to the final lap, and Joe has managed to pull off a tactical masterstroke here. As now Joe comes across the line and claims a race victory from nowhere. Well done, Joe. Smalley again bottles it at Laguna Seca and finishes second. I know that he'll not be liking me for saying that. But I'm right. Next across the line will be Grim, who has now claimed a comfortable third overall. And second in D2. So good job to Grim. Again, he's getting good points. They're very, very consistent indeed. Next across the line will be Ben for fourth. We've 6 drivers on the league lap, so there he goes there. Next across the line will be Fuller, as Lav has lost more time playing sandcastles. And there he comes across the line in 6th. Phil, the Tactros, B1 and Illicit Power 7th, 8th and 9th. So there we have it. A good victory for Joe. Another important win, his championship chase. So thank you very much for watching, folks. That's it for now. The next race, I believe, for OFR will be ACC PlayStation on Saturday night, where it's a night race around Barcelona. This could be fun, folks. Ta-ta for now.